Good afternoon and welcome back. We are here for the 2022 Rush Off-Road Anniversary Bash featuring Ultra 4 and American Pro Rock Racing, presented by Mid-America Outdoors. It's been a wonderful day of racing for Ultra 4. It's been fantastic, but we are about to kick off the Kids 170, the future of our sport. I know there's only 3 of them, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We have Riley Hurricane May. That is Chris May's daughter. She'll be racing number 725. And then we have Tillman Hewing out. Number 6 racing under Papa Poe. And then we have Alexander Walraven. That's Matthew Walraven's son. So it's great to see the whole family fair out here having a great time with us here at Ultra 4 Racing. And then tonight, 6 p.m., the America Pro Rock Bouncing. We're going to start with some knockout racing, which is side-by-side drag racing up the hill just behind us. It's going to be wild. There's going to be a lot of carnage. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, we'll do a Bounty Hill climb just on the other side, and it's a nasty hill. I couldn't even walk up it, and we're going to watch these big bouncers giving it all they got. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
It's definitely going to be a lot of fun to watch. The kids are out here. They're all super excited. You and I just sat there and spoke with the parents and the kids. You were talking to Tillman. He is one of the nicest kids out here that I have probably talked to. He's always making sure he's giving everybody hugs and high fives, and he is such a super cool kid out here. He's getting a new car built. He's racing also at the Mid-America Side-by-Side Championship Series, so we'll see him next weekend. But definitely those kids are excited, ready to go, and we got quite a crowd that has came over to start watching them as well.
So we have Riley Hurricane May, number 725, out of Townsville, South Carolina, with May Motorsports. She's in a 4900 170 modified Polaris UTV, running Maxxis tires, DWT, and King shocks.
And then we have Tillman Ewing in the 6th. He is from Tupelo, Mississippi. He is in the 06 racing team with a Polaris, MRT, DWT, Fox, G-Force,
Jamie
McCoy Racing, JWP, all things UTV.
And then last but not least, we have Alexander Walraven, number 118, out of Oak Ridge, North Carolina, running another Polaris with MRT and Fox. This is Matthew Walraven's son. So it'll be a lot of fun to see them out there playing around. They'll do 6 laps, and it's going to be kind of a boomerang style. They'll go through the HCR hot pits and then around the jump that we'll see at the bottom of the Bounty Hill later on today. So they'll do 6 laps. It's going to be a short, quick race, but it's just going to be a lot of fun to watch them out there have fun. And look at this. We're doing a little parade lap to show them what is going on out there for this 170 kids race. It's going to be great.
Yes, the kids, they don't get to go out and do pre-running like the adults do, because we've had racing going on and pre-running going on, and we're definitely not going to let them get out there on course. But they have not got to do a pre-run, so they are giving them a sight lap right now so they can see how to run the course and what the direction is. And they will be coming right behind us on a little U-turn area, which is going to be super cool.
Looks like Trip Pullins is the one that was giving them the little parade lap, so we'll get them all lined out and straightened out, and it's going to be a lot of fun for this 6-lap race for the Youth 170s. And how cool is it we're going to make it live for them, so all their friends at school, all their grandparents back home can tune in to ultra4racing.com/live.
Exactly.
Go to the MAO app and the MAO and Ultra 4 Facebook page and YouTube's. Share it, start a watch party. The 170 race is about to kick off. And then here in about another couple hours, we'll do the America Pro Rock Bouncing. We'll do some knockout racing and then do a Bounty Hill. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know Joey Beck and his whole crew's here. They'll be running a great race. It's just going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
You can see them right there. They're making sure the kids are all tight, giving them high fives, hand bumps.
All the parents down there making sure there's just getting everything lined out. I was talking to Chris May quite a bit. He's been racing Ultra 4 for a very long time. He just built this brand new little 170 for his daughter, Hurricane Riley, and he's working through the new car blues. I was talking about his little suspension geometry, and he's got a few things he's going to take home and work on it. But he's got it limit strapped up. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it's pretty cool that he's spending that much time and effort for his daughter on this little 170. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Definitely. And then you have Tillman Ewing. He's been in that 170 under Papa Poe's race team with all of them. They all run the number 06, and he actually has a new car that, like we said earlier, is being built. It'll be debuted. They're going to debut it next weekend at Mid-America. And then
for the side-by-side
championship series, round 2. And then what Dad was just telling us, his dad's name is Jamie also, so he was saying what's going to happen is next year, or I believe it's next year, they're going to move into the 1000 for Tillman, and then his sister will move up into his 170.
That is awesome.
So it's super cool to see.
So while we have a little break in the action, let's give some love to Can-Am, Ford, Bronco, Monster, Optima, 4-Wheel Parts, Progressive, Mid-America Outdoors, the Off-Road Syndicate, Holley, Lasernut, Griffin, VP, Nitto, King, Ultimax Belts, King of the Hammers, Spider Tracks, Recaro Seats, Baja Jerky, Raceline, Amsoil, Method, Axial RC, 360 Wraps, Rugged, Off the Grid Clothing, MBRP, Yukon Gear and Axle, HCR, Warn, Factor 55, ARB, Rigid, Brannick Motorsports, Tread Lively, and Action Sports Canopy. So please support who supports the sport. Without all these wonderful partners, we would not be racing here today in Rush, Kentucky with Ultra 4 and America Pro Rock.
Yes, it looks like they're going to be going green here just shortly. They're just making sure everything's all good down there with the kids.
Again, this is the future of our sport, so it's so great to see the parents out here supporting their kids because in a few years, like you said, they're going to be moving up to the 1,000 class in the UTV class, and the UTVs are just blowing up the market. I mean, that's kind of the fastest growing class in our sport.
Exactly. It is the fastest in any Ultra 4 or desert racing. That is the largest growing class for sure. And what's awesome about the kids doing this super young is they are as an adult or when they turn 16 and get their driver's license, these kids have already been racing race cars.
So
as long
they'll
as
be way ahead
advanced.
of the curve. Yep,
exactly.
Absolutely.
And I always say that about all of the kids that are out here racing. They're going to be advanced drivers on the road. But it's super cool. I'm super excited for all of these kids. My kid used to race at 170, so I love seeing the kids out here racing. And that is Mr. Joey Beck and EB out there.
And Gus Fisher.
And Gus, yep, I couldn't tell.
So lots of chatter through the Rugged Race radios. We're hoping to get this race kicked off here very soon. So there's Trip Pullen, going to give him a little lap around, and we'll get this 170 race kicked off here very soon. Remember, this is a 6-lap race, all in the infield, so all the fans will be able to cheer these little guys and gals on. It's going to be a lot of fun to see.
I didn't know if Tripp knew he was going to be the pace car today as well. He's been recovery and pace car, and
their whole crew has been doing the MAO crew and Ultra 4. We're kind of a jack of all trades. We do a little bit of everything behind the scenes to make everything work.
So I love how Chris May had built that car into like a little single seat, kind of like the RS1s.
It is a single seat, yes.
Into a single seat, but I mean, you look at the normal 170 way it's built. It's a 2-seat vehicle, but a lot of these people that do race in the 170s, they don't run a co-driver in them unless they're in longer races because they do have other UTV races around the United States. But
most of the 170 stuff is short course only because,
exactly.
they can't do the steep climbs. They're only two-wheel drive, and that is something to say. Yeah, all these 170s are a two-wheel drive vehicle, rear wheel, and it'll be fun to see Riley Hurricane May, Tillman Hewing, and Alexander Walraven mix it up in this 6-lap 170 race. Giving one final little lap around the course, and we are about to go live for the 170 UTV race.
And something else that's really cool, too, is you can still go to the live.ultra4racing.com, and you can watch the live timing for these kids as well.
And I'm seeing some of the rock bouncers behind us getting all lined up.
You can see Mr. JT Taylor is out there with the flags.
So JT Taylor, our race director, is getting them all lined up, and we're going to go 3 wide start.
I did not know that.
We're getting a little surprises from everybody. This is going to be really cool to see. So on the inside line is Riley Hurricane May, and then next to her is Tillman Hewing in that number 6, and then on the far outside will be Alexander Walraven in that 118 machine.
So look, they're doing a little mini land rush start.
Land rush start.
But
this
it's wide enough
to see. Oh, there's plenty of room, and like I said, there's only 3 of them, so this is going to be fun, and they are going to be just giving it all they got, and these young guns will have a lot of fun. You can see the wind is still blowing a little bit on that Spider Tracks 4-wheel parts, Can-Am, Ford, and Lasernut wind blades in the back.
And I think that's Matthew right there in all gray that came out, Matthew Walraven, who raced earlier on today.
He raced earlier in the UTV race.
And Chris May was earlier co-driving,
Yeah, he was co-driving, yep, with Jody Ford, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then Jody Ford, I didn't know it until just a little bit ago, but he actually rode with Ryan Taylor. I didn't know that.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
I did not know that either.
We got safety in in the house, so we are really close to kicking off this 170 kids race.
So what's really cool is not only do we have the shot that you see right here that's actually right on top of our trailer that we are announcing out of, we will have drones out on the course too, so you're going to get to see the whole entire race course.
Yeah, so when you see the front angle camera, that is just on top of the Nitto studio. And speaking about Nitto, they had a Nitto sweep earlier, so it looks like Tillman Hewing with the quick. No, that was Walraven
has the
with
number
the
one
whole
spot.
shot with Hurricane Riley hot on his heels.
Oh, he's
and
going to have to
blows
back
the corner,
up.
so Hurricane Riley gets the inside line, and then it'll be Alexander Walraven and then Tillman Hewing. So Tillman Hewing's in that second position. Walraven had to take a back up, so that's tough break. But Tillman Hewing flying behind him with Hurricane Riley May out front. Remember,
Yes.
this is a 6-lap race.
Yeah, Alexander had that little bit of a hole shot there, but just made that turn a little too wide. And these things, if you got to really stay on the gas to kick them around. It's a great way to teach these kids how to drift. And Riley is already out front right now.
You almost have to steer with the rear end a little
Yes.
bit. So, and that was Tillman Hewing takes a little inside, clips the banner, and Hurricane Riley May blows that corner too, but was able to keep it back together.
She's very young, but she's already a very well-seasoned racer.
Oh, absolutely. She's been racing and following her dad to races for a very long time. So out front is Hurricane Riley May, number 725 out of Townsville, South Carolina, with May Motorsports. And
look at her go.
So Riley's got a great run going as she's finishing up her second lap, heading out for lap 3 of 6. So we are just shy of halfway through this race.
So I know this is a short lap, but her fastest lap has been a 39.034, and Tillman came through with a 41.874.
And how awesome is this? We threw some transponders on this, so you can go to live.ultra4racing.com for live timing and watch these young guns of our sport out there running. So in first place, it is Hurricane Riley May. In second place, it is Tillman Hewing. In third place, it is Alexander Walraven. So as we're watching Hurricane Riley May heading through, she'll be finishing her third lap, heading out for 4. So we are officially halfway through this race.
You can see Dad out there.
Yeah, that is absolutely awesome. Mr. Hewing out there rooting on Tillman.
Jamie is another Jamie. So
okay.
It's easy to
Jamie,
remember.
yep.
They're part of the whole Papa Poe, Jamie McCoy group, and Jamie.
So Hurricane Riley May didn't get the whole shot, but was able to get around, and it's been a great racing as we saw Alexander Walraven there, and now we're back to Tillman Hewing.
What is super cool about this, Miles, I love so much, is that these kids, they are on the live show right now. They're getting debuted out here at Ultra 4 Racing in Rush, Kentucky on the live show.
And then they can go back to the YouTube and re-watch it and have a lot of fun. So finishing lap 5 is Hurricane Riley May.
Her next lap, she'll get her white flag, so that was finishing her lap 4.
Sorry, okay, yeah, I was a lap off. I
There,
apologize.
she's going really fast.
Yeah,
You would think
she's
already
going.
gone 5 laps.
So white flag will be out for Hurricane Riley May, number 725 with May Motorsports. And then behind her is Tillman Hewing with 06 Racing, and then Alexander Walraven bringing it up. But you can't count any of these out because this all it takes is one little tip over, one little mishap, and they're back in the race.
Oh, but
and Walraven kisses
really
the tire
yes.
as coming around there. And the white flag is out for Hurricane Riley May.
And Becky Ewing is at home watching and saying, go T number 06.
It's great. I
She's
saw
going for
talking to Chris May, Riley's dad, a little bit ago, and just all smiles. They're out here supporting the whole family as we're back chasing with the Believe Cam FPV drone, Hurricane Riley May. Making quick work of this little 170 race, and they are having a lot of fun. So right now, as it stands, it's Riley May, Tillman Hewing, and then Alexander Walraven.
Oh, Walraven took that just a little bit too wide
once again. Has to back up. So the checkered flag is out for Hurricane Riley May. So it looks like she takes the win for May Motorsports. And second place, it looks like it goes to Tillman Hewing with 06 Racing.
Awesome job.
And they're still trying to get Alexander Walraven turned around. Got him off that tire, so he'll be finishing his 6th lap here in just a little bit.
So Evan Sherman, who was racing earlier, he's been right here helping the kids on that tire. Every single time that Walraven had gone into it, he would push him backwards for him.
I mean, that just goes back to the whole MAO and Ultra 4 crew. Everybody's out here to help everybody. So it looks like Alexander Walraven, number 118, out of Oak Ridge, North Carolina, grabbing that third-place position.
It's super cool that these kids just got on our live show. And yes, Lana, she's 100% correct, as you said as well, too. This is the future of our sport. They're only going to move up more and more. Watching their parents race, they're racing. It's super cool for them to be on here.
I mean, they got to be having so much fun. They'll be able to show their kids at school, their friends at school, their grandparents. They raced with Ultra 4 just after the 4400 race. And, again, it's just great to see these young guns growing up.
And I believe they're going to go down there, and they're going to talk to the kids. I think Joey Beck will be down there with them.
And I've had a conversation, or I've tried to interview these kids. They're very quiet, so you really got to quirk on them a little bit to get them to say something. But it's just so cute when they're out there with that raw emotion.
Exactly. And I know Riley, she won up in AOP. I think it was 2 years ago is when she won the 170 race there.
Question, I don't know. Are we going to try to do interviews with them?
Just bring him down here.
Do we have trophies?
Just bring him down here.
So we are going to bring up those young guns. Unofficially, it's Riley Hurricane May in first position. Then second place gets Tillman Hewing. Third place goes to Alexander Walraven. So we'll bring them down in front of the Jumbotron and have a quick chat and give them some of those Laser Nut trophies. What a wonderful day it's been of racing, and we are still not over yet.
Definitely not.
Just wrapping up the final Ultra 4 race with the Kids 170, and then tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll kick off with the America Pro Rock Rock Bouncing. We'll start off with the knockout racing. That's side-by-side racing up this hill, just bouncing all off each other, going up. It's going to be wild. I can't wait to watch this.
I
believe
either.
Aaron, I don't know a whole lot about rock bouncing, but I'm having fun watching it. But one of the Pro Rock guys, Aaron, he'll come up here and join the booth with me, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
It will be a lot of fun. I definitely don't know anything about rock bouncing. The first time I even saw it was here last year at our race here at Rush, Kentucky. So, yeah, you're going to have fun with that one, Miles.
It's going to be
great.
great.
Awesome.
And
you're going to have the best seat in the house.
I'm going to get rained on, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
They're going to be throwing some dirt, and it's a lot of fun. And I saw Wade Goods here. I've recognized that name. I've seen quite a few. Karma, that's an old buggy I recognize as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Digging Deeps out there. Got some of the UTV bouncers as well.
Sounds like we're trying to get the 170s over there by where we've been doing all of the award ceremonies today after each entire race. Got the buggies behind us. They're actually starting to line up, and they're also going to be a little bit of a barrier. They were a little bit of a barrier for us with the kids. But you definitely are, Miles. You're going to have a dusty night tonight.
Oh, it's going to be all worth it. I promise you that. But, yeah, it's going to get dusty.
That's okay. I'll be right here watching it.
I'd rather be dusty than muddy any day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's been a great weekend here racing for the 2022 Rush Off-Road Anniversary Bash featuring Ultra 4 and American Pro Rock Racing presented by Mid-America Outdoors. And it has been a wonderful week of racing. We qualified yesterday. Been racing all day today. We still have rock bouncing to do tonight. And we have been live from the Nitto studio since 7:30 a.m.
It has been a day. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's gone. I mean, it's gone by super fast. I don't know where all the hours went, but the racing today did go by super fast.
Yeah, it's been a great day.
And Miles,
like
we got a lunch break.
Yeah, we got a lunch break. It's been great. Everything's flowed extremely well. JT Taylor set up an amazing course. The MAO and Ultra 4 crew has done an amazing job, and it's just been a great thing that's going on, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
Definitely. I'm super excited to see next weekend, like we were talking about the schedule earlier, we will be at Mid-America for round 2 of the Side-by-Side Championship Series. And then our next Ultra 4 race, we will be up in Prairie City in May. And that we have a full year schedule, and I am loving every single minute of it.
Yeah, so I'll kind of run you through it. Like you said, we're here in Rush, Kentucky for the first Eastern race. Our second Western Series race is at Prairie City SVRA with May 13th and 14th. But it sounds like we have the kiddos down there ready to take their Laser Nut trophy. So, Joey, what do you got, buddy?
All right, guys. I'm down here in the winner's circle. Y'all give a big all our 170 contestants. All right. I'm going to stand right here. Finishing in third place, my man, Xander Walraven. Y'all get loud for him. All right, Xander. Tell us a little bit about the course. Did you have fun out there?
Yes, sir.
All right. I saw that you maybe hit a little tires over there. What happened?
I should have cut out farther out so then I could make the turn.
Man, did you see how many people were cheering you on that you didn't give up and you kept going? It was amazing, brother. We love it. All right. You got anybody you'd like to say thank you to?
My dad and, because he worked so hard on these cars.
That's amazing. Y'all give it up for Xander. All right. In second place, the wild man, MRT Tires, Tillman Ewing. Y'all give it up for him. Tillman, you had a lot of fun out there. I could see you smiling through the race helmet. Tell me about the course. Was it fast?
It was fast. It was fun, and it was drifty.
It did. I saw you slide around that first corner. When he went wide, you went inside. So tell me, are you going to be back and racing with us some more?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who do you want to say thank you to?
I want to say thank you to MRT, Mr. Poe, G-Force Racing, and I like to thank Fox Stocks because they make everything good.
Oh, man. Y'all give it up for Tillman. All right. The woman of the hour. She got out front. She didn't let anybody run her down. Y'all give it up for Raleigh May. Great job, Raleigh. All right. This is a brand new car. Who built this car?
My dad.
Your dad? He knows how to do stuff like that?
Honestly, I didn't know if he did.
That's the best answer ever. So tell me, do you like your new car?
Yes.
So this is really fast. You were so far out front. You left them all behind in the. Proud of what you did out there today. All right, did you have fun here at Ultra 4 Racing? I know that with a car like this, there's a lot of cool equipment. You want to say thank you to? I got a little inside information. I saw him build the car, and I saw you do some Ninja Warrior stuff and some different stuff. You play in the shop while he's doing all the work. Well, this is what it's all about, guys.
Well, congratulations again to Alexander Walraven in third position. Second place goes to Tillman Ewing, and top of the box is Riley May.
I love hearing the crowd over there cheering for him.
Yeah, those little kids got to be loving it. What an amazing deal. Hey, look at them. They're putting their hands up in the air, and they are super, super excited. Right in front of a Jumbotron.
They've been right there where all of our big names have been today, winning and getting their trophies as well. So they're right in the same spot that we've been doing all day long.
So they're going to grab those trophies, get some awesome pictures in front of their little 170s, and what a great, great run they had. They ran 6 laps and never slowed down. It was great to see. Again, the future of our sport is right there, and they were having fun, and they got to take home a trophy.
Yes, they did. I'm so excited, too. Like, Riley, she's definitely going to follow in her father's footsteps as well, and it's super cool to see them out here racing, as I keep saying that over and over. But I love the kids' class. I love seeing them out there, learning to drive at a young age, because like we were talking about earlier, what is it going to do? It's only going to make them a better driver when they get older as well.
Yeah, and it's just a great thing to see. They've been doing an amazing job out there. They just ran 6 laps. They had a lot of fun, and you're right. Once they get a car, they're going to be way better than a lot of them. They're going to be a lot better than some of the people I see out there driving today.
Exactly, I agree.
But again, thank you to all those young guns in our sport for racing with us. It was great to watch. Thank you for tuning in. But don't forget, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll kick off the America Pro Rock Bouncing. We're going to start out with Knockout and then do a Bounty Hill. We've got some good names. It's going to be a lot of action. So don't forget to tune in here in just a little bit. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Cheyenne monster meat. Ah!